Welcome to this video where you're going to meet the laziest, least ambitious YouTuber in the history of YouTube. You are welcome. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today Nicola and I are here with you because some of us are bored and some of us refuse to take a nap, and we're going to do the small creator tag with you. I think at this point I'm not even considered a small creator. I'm considered like a miniature, microscopic, you have to search for it with a super magnifying microscope creator. But I still want to do this tag. That was originally started by Hanna from Smoky Glow, and I've seen quite a few people do this tag, and I thought it might be fun for me to do it as well. Plus, you know, it's like kind of a nice distraction between makeup like related videos. Without further ado, let's just get into the questions. Question number 1. How many years have you been on YouTube? I'm going to assume this question refers to how many years I have been doing videos on YouTube and not for how many years I've had an account, because I don't really think it matters for how many years I've had an account on YouTube. I've been posting videos on YouTube since 2014. Question number 2. What was your very first video about? Can't say that my very first video was about anything really, because my very first video on YouTube was not one where I talked or even showed my face. The first 4 videos that I ever posted were swatches of, I want to say, My Pretty Zombie and Darling Girl eyeshadows. At the time, which was, like I said, 2014, I had a blog. For those of you who don't know, my makeup adventures on social media started with a blog, and I was struggling quite a bit to have duochromes and really sparkly eyeshadows from indie makeup companies show up well on a photo. So in my frustration, I decided that it might be worth trying posting little videos on YouTube and just linking those to my blog posts. So I did that for a little bit before I transitioned into actually making videos. Question number 3. Who is your dream collab? I haven't really given much thought to some of the answers to these questions, so to be honest with you, I don't really know if I have a dream collab, but let's say there are a lot of YouTubers that I really enjoy watching and I wouldn't mind collabing with them someday. I, for instance, would love to collab with Makeup Struggles, Shay from Makeup Struggles. She's awesome. I really enjoy Georgia Harris. I really enjoy, well, one of my oldest crushes on YouTube has been Tori from the Biohazardous Beauty. So if ever there is something that the two of us can do together on YouTube, that would be pretty swell. Pretty sure none of these ladies know that I exist on YouTube, but that being said, I think it might be really cool to do a collab with these ladies. So as hard as I think, I can't really think of anybody else that I per se really want to do a collab with. There are a lot of smaller creators I would love to do collab videos with. I would love to do more videos with Bia. I would be so happy if Amber came back on YouTube, so we would do more collabs. Mia from Mia's Virtual Vanity is a channel that I've recently been following. She's been following my channel for a while, but I didn't know she had her own channel, so that's a stupid miss on my side. But on the bright side, now I have a lot of videos of hers to catch up on. I really like Meg's channel whom I discovered recently, so yeah, or any of these ladies would be awesome to do a collab with. Question number 4. What would it mean to you to make it on YouTube? Like I said, I am not a very ambitious YouTuber, so I don't have the ambition to make it on YouTube. So that is the first thing. Wow, he really has a lot of things to say on the matter. I don't have the idea that I want to make it on YouTube. Not in terms of subscriber numbers, not in terms of, I don't know, receiving PR, making money off of YouTube. None of that is in any way a dream of mine. I have below zero ambitions to be a money-earning YouTuber. I do YouTube really as a hobby. It's nothing more than a hobby for me. And I know that a lot of people on YouTube say that they do YouTube as a hobby, and yet they invest like 30 hours of their week into this hobby. They and I perhaps understand hobby in very different ways, because to me a hobby is something I invest like a couple of hours into, if at all, per week. And YouTube is that. It's just a hobby for me, so I don't want to make it on YouTube. I just want to hang around here and talk to people who, like me, are obsessed with sparkly powders. So as far as I'm concerned, there is no such thing as making it on YouTube, because I just really don't care about making it on YouTube. Question number 5, which actually very much resembles question number 4. What is your end goal on YouTube? I don't really have an end goal on YouTube. I think one day I'm just going to wake up and be done with it and feel like, okay, now I don't feel like making videos anymore, and I'll just either delete everything or stop posting. It will just be like I'm pretty sure from one day to the other I'll just change my mind about it. I'm not after a certain number of subscribers. I am not after a brand that would notice me, and that would be my end game on YouTube. That is also the reason why I've never really invested much time into making my videos like a super high video quality. I mean, I have a ring light, but I didn't buy the ring light for my YouTube channel. Honestly, I bought the ring light because it helps me to do my makeup in the morning when it's pitch dark in the Netherlands. And it helps me to take pictures of my makeup, because if I have to be honest with you, of the two social media that I'm the most present on, which is Instagram and YouTube, I can't say that I'm super proud of my YouTube channel. It's not like a high quality production compared to a lot of other people's channels. And it's never going to be, because I'm not going to invest thousands of euros into lighting, cameras, setups, that kind of thing. Like I said, it's my hobby. But I have to say I'm really proud of my Instagram account. I'm going to link that for you in the description box below. If you're not following me there, I think you might enjoy it, because I post looks on almost daily basis. Excuse me. And I quite pride myself on trying to take very realistic pictures of my makeup. I hate face tuning, smoothing and that kind of thing. The only editing you will ever see on my makeup pictures is maybe like cranking up a little bit like contrast or saturation, just in case the natural light or the lack of thereof has affected the colors in any sort of way. But I try to represent my makeup as realistically as possible. I post pretty regularly on that platform, and like I said, I do put quite a lot of effort into making the pictures look as nice as possible without having to over edit them. Alright, I think I've rambled enough about these two questions, so let's move on. What is the hardest part about YouTube? Oh, I don't even have to think very hard about that one. The hardest part about YouTube for me personally remains talking to the camera. I just find it exceedingly difficult to sit in an empty room and basically talk to nobody. It's been like this since the beginning of my channel, and the thing is, when I'm like under the shower and I'm thinking about a video that I'm going to do, I have all these like eloquent thoughts in my head, and then as soon as I turn on the camera, my tongue gets twisted and I forget my words, or I start jumbling them and I start stuttering and umming a lot. Honestly, I think in real life I'm much more articulate than I am on YouTube. I've seen a lot of progress in the way I communicate through the camera, and I think that I've improved a lot over the years, but that being said, I still don't feel like I'm very comfortable talking to the camera. So for me, that honestly remains the hardest part about it. Question number 7. What is the best part about YouTube? No question there. The best part about YouTube is meeting and talking to all of you guys. I've met so many lovely people through YouTube and Instagram. I feel like I've made real friendships with people that I've never met in real life, and I think that's a very unique, amazing experience, and I'm very grateful to YouTube for that, because I would never have made friends with people like Amber or Melissa or Bia or any of you other people that I communicate on the regular basis with through YouTube or Instagram if it weren't for the social media, if it weren't for this hobby of mine which put me in contact with all of you. So honestly, the best part about YouTube is talking to you guys. Question number 8. What is the funniest comment you've ever gotten? I don't know. I don't think I've ever really gotten like a hysterical comment where I dropped my panties because I laughed so hard. If I think of one, I'll leave it in the description box below, but I can't really think of one. Question number 9. What is the meanest comment you've ever gotten? See, now that is the true advantage of being so microscopic on YouTube. I've never really gotten mean comments because I'm so small, and I feel like the crowd that I attract is mainly people who really are interested in my content, and those are, you know, more mature people. And when I say more mature people, I don't mean old people, I just mean people around my age range or older, and not teenagers. So I really think that personally I haven't really had to deal with any true negativity on my own channel. The only instance I can think of was a comment from someone on my Kat Von D video, and they tried to make fun of my nose. But you know, I'm Armenian, we have big noses. As far as I'm concerned, I got lucky, because it could have been much worse. Question number 10. What other subject matter could you create a YouTube channel about? If I would ever ramble about anything else on YouTube, it would be science. But I don't think that I feel the need to extend my involvement with science beyond my job, because I feel like I spend enough hours thinking about it and executing it at the lab, so I don't feel the need to also have a YouTube channel where I talk about science, but let's say that that is the only other thing I would ever talk about on YouTube. Question number 11. Why did you start your YouTube channel? I can give you the short version of this answer because I've actually done a whole video about why I started my YouTube channel, which I'm going to leave up in the cards for you to check out if you're interested in the long version. The concise version of this is I wanted to make friends and meet people who are interested in indie makeup, just as I was at the time. Because at the time there were hardly any people in my life who were interested in makeup, let alone indie makeup. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was just really looking to connect to more people who enjoy the same things that I do. Question number 12. What video are you embarrassed by? Like I said, most of my videos are not the highest production quality, so if we have to go by, you know, quality of videos, I would have to say that I'm not particularly proud of any of my videos, but that being said, I'm also not embarrassed by any of them, so I don't think that I'm embarrassed by any of the videos I've ever uploaded. If I was truly embarrassed by something, I just wouldn't upload it. Question number 13. What video are you the most proud of? I'm going to give two videos as an example here because I want to mention one which is more related to the content of my channel, which is makeup, and one which was a little bit of like a tangent. The video that I'm referring to, which is related to makeup, is one of my latest videos, and the video that I'm referring to is my pros and cons of owning a Pat McGrath palette. I feel like that video was needed. I think it's useful and a lot of people might get something out of it in case they're interested in Pat McGrath but they're not sure whether they should splurge on her products or not. The non-makeup related video that I'm referring to is one that I made in the summer of 2018, so this past year, and that was the video entitled Stem Cells in Your Face Cream. The reason I enjoyed this video so much was first of all because I got to talk about science on my channel, and second of all because I just had a lot of fun filming this video. It's not a very popular video because I think a lot of people who follow my channel are maybe not interested in the topic, but that being said, I really enjoyed making this video. And the last question of this tag is, what is your first YouTube memory? My first YouTube memory is watching Marlena's tutorials. Marlena, the owner of Makeup Geek, started off as a, you know, makeup junkie, someone who wanted to teach other people how to do makeup. When I started watching YouTube more intensively, it was because I was watching tutorials from Marlena at the time, and I was trying to learn how to do my makeup for my own wedding because I didn't want to let anyone else do it. So I was watching tutorials from her like a crazy person. I bought a bunch of makeup and I was trying to replicate what she was doing, and that's really how my whole obsession with makeup started. That was the last question in the tag, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're not too disappointed with the least ambitious YouTuber in the history of YouTube. This is always going to be something that I do very much in the side corners of my life because I have a job, I have friends that I like to hang out with in real life, I like to do a lot of things outside of... What are you doing? Alright you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up because someone here is getting really impatient. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!